Hello everyone, it's Nora again. Today, we're going on a long journey together to explore 20 Hollywood actors who have truly changed the history of cinema through their relentless contributions to the film industry. Don't forget to hit the like button for Nora to enjoy the most fascinating stories about silver screen stars. Now, let's get started. Starting with a true icon of the silent film era, Charlie Chaplin. Born in 1889 in London, England, Chaplin's childhood was marked by poverty and hardship, experiences that would later deeply inform his comedic and often poignant portrayals of the Little Tramp, a character that became globally recognized. His early life saw him performing in music halls, developing his skills in physical comedy and pantomime. He made the leap to the United States in the early 1910s and quickly found success in the burgeoning film industry. Chaplin wasn't just an actor, he was a filmmaker in the truest sense. He wrote, directed, produced, edited, and even composed the music for many of his films. Movies like The Kid, City Lights, and Modern Times remain classics, showcasing his unique blend of slapstick, social commentary, and heartfelt emotion. Chaplin's career spanned decades, and while he faced some controversies later in life, his impact on cinema is undeniable. He stands as one of the most important figures in film history, a true pioneer who shaped the art of silent film and beyond. Moving forward several decades and crossing the Atlantic, we encounter Marlon Brando, a force of nature who redefined American acting. Born in 1924 in Omaha, Nebraska, Brando's rebellious spirit and undeniable charisma were evident from a young age. He found his calling in acting, studying the revolutionary method technique, which emphasized emotional truth and deep immersion in a role. Brando burst onto the scene in the late 1940s, electrifying Broadway audiences with his raw, visceral performance in A Streetcar Named Desire. He brought that same intensity to the big screen, earning immediate acclaim and forever changing the landscape of cinematic acting. Films like On the Waterfront, The Wild One, and later, The Godfather and Apocalypse Now cemented his status as a legend. Brando was known for his unconventional approach, his mumbling delivery, and his almost animalistic presence. He was a rebel, both on and off screen, and his influence on generations of actors is immeasurable. He was a complicated, often controversial figure, but his talent was undeniable, making him one of the most significant actors of the 20th century. Next, we meet a star whose flame burned bright but tragically short, James Dean. Born in 1931 in Marion, Indiana, Dean's youth was marked by the early loss of his mother, a defining event that shaped his sensitive and brooding persona. He pursued acting with a fervor, finding early success on stage and television. His big break came with East of Eden, followed swiftly by Rebel Without a Cause and Giant. These three films, released in rapid succession, catapulted Dean to iconic status, even though they were not many. He embodied the restless spirit of youth, the angst and rebellion of a generation finding its voice. His method acting style, inspired by Brando, added to his raw and vulnerable portrayals. Sadly, Dean's life was cut short in a car accident in 1955 at the age of 24. Despite his brief career, his impact was profound. He became a symbol of youthful rebellion and remains a cultural icon to this day. His image instantly recognizable, his legend enduring. Shifting gears, let's celebrate the elegance and grace of Audrey Hepburn. Born in 1929 in Brussels, Belgium, Hepburn's early life was shaped by the hardships of World War II, experiences that fostered a deep sense of empathy and a lifelong commitment to humanitarian work. She initially pursued ballet, but her delicate physique and captivating presence led her to acting. Her breakthrough role came in Roman Holiday, for which she won an Academy Award. Hepburn became a fashion icon, known for her chic, gamine style, a refreshing contrast to the more overtly glamorous stars of the era. Films like Sabrina, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and My Fair Lady solidified her status as a beloved star. She possessed a unique blend of sophistication, vulnerability, and charm that captivated audiences worldwide. Later in life, Hepburn dedicated herself to her work as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, traveling the world to advocate for children's rights. She remains a symbol of both timeless style and profound compassion, her legacy extending far beyond the silver screen. Now we come to another Hepburn, just as legendary, but with a very different persona, Katharine Hepburn. Born in 1907 in Hartford, Connecticut, Katharine Hepburn was raised in a progressive, free-thinking family, an environment that nurtured her independent spirit and unconventional nature. She was a trailblazer from the start, challenging Hollywood's norms both on and off screen. Known for her sharp wit, athletic physique, and strong-willed characters, Hepburn carved out a unique space for herself in the industry. She wasn't afraid to play strong, independent women, often going against the grain of traditional female roles. Her career spanned over 6 decades, and she won a record 4 Academy Awards for Best Actress. Films like Bringing Up Baby, The Philadelphia Story, The African Queen, and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner showcase her incredible range and enduring talent. Hepburn was known for her distinctive voice, her confident demeanor, and her refusal to conform to expectations. She was a true original, a force to be reckoned with, and an inspiration to generations of women, both in and out of Hollywood. Let's cross over to the world of classic Hollywood's leading men and meet Humphrey Bogart, the epitome of cool. Born in 1899 in New York City, Bogart's early life was privileged, but he rebelled against expectations, eventually finding his way to the stage. He honed his craft in numerous Broadway productions before making the transition to Hollywood. Initially cast in supporting roles, often as gangsters, Bogart's career took a turn with The Maltese Falcon, which launched him into leading man territory. He became synonymous with film noir, portraying cynical, world-weary detectives and anti-heroes with a signature blend of toughness and vulnerability. His iconic roles in Casablanca, The Big Sleep, and The Treasure of the Sierra Madre solidified his place in film history. Bogart's distinctive lisp, his trench coat and fedora, and his ability to convey a complex inner life with just a glance made him instantly recognizable. He was the quintessential tough guy with a heart of gold, a romantic cynic, and his enduring appeal continues to captivate audiences. We now encounter a woman who is anything but a shrinking violet, the formidable Bette Davis. Born in 1908 in Lowell, Massachusetts, Davis was known for her intense, often flamboyant acting style and her willingness to take on challenging, even unsympathetic roles. She fought hard for her career, battling with studio heads and demanding better parts. Her ambition and determination paid off, as she became one of the most respected and acclaimed actresses of her time. Davis was known for her expressive eyes, her distinctive voice, and her ability to command the screen. Films like All About Eve, Jezebel, Dark Victory, and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane showcase her incredible range and power. She was nominated for 10 Academy Awards for Best Actress, winning 2. Davis was a true force of nature, a pioneer for women in Hollywood, unafraid to challenge conventions and play characters with depth, complexity, and even a touch of darkness. She was a star in the truest sense of the word, her presence dominating the screen and leaving an indelible mark on cinematic history. Next, a star who defined glamour and sensuality, Marilyn Monroe. Born in 1926 in Los Angeles, California, as Norma Jean Mortensen, Monroe's childhood was marked by instability and hardship. She rose above her difficult beginnings to become one of the most iconic and recognizable figures in the world. Discovered as a model, she transitioned to acting, quickly captivating audiences with her beauty, vulnerability, and comedic talent. While often typecast as the blonde bombshell, Monroe yearned for more challenging roles and worked hard to improve her craft. Films like Some Like It Hot, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and The 7-Year Itch cemented her status as a global superstar. Her breathy voice, her platinum blonde hair, and her undeniable charisma made her an object of fascination. Sadly, Monroe's life was plagued by personal struggles, and she died tragically at the age of 36. Despite her short life, her impact on popular culture is undeniable. She remains a symbol of beauty, glamour, and the enduring allure of Hollywood. Let's fast forward to a new era of Hollywood and meet one of its most respected and versatile actors, Al Pacino. Born in 1940 in New York City, Pacino's early life was steeped in the vibrant energy of East Harlem and the Bronx. He found his passion for acting at a young age, honing his skills in the experimental theater scene of the 1960s. Pacino's breakthrough came with The Godfather, where his portrayal of Michael Corleone, a reluctant mobster drawn into a world of violence, captivated audiences and critics alike. He became known for his intense, method-driven performances, his explosive energy, and his ability to disappear completely into a role. Films like Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon, Scarface, and Son of a Woman, for which he finally won an Oscar, showcase his incredible range and enduring talent. Pacino is a true chameleon, capable of portraying both quiet intensity and explosive rage. He is considered one of the greatest actors of all time, his influence felt throughout the industry. Next, we introduce a frequent collaborator and fellow acting titan, Robert De Niro. Born in 1943, also in New York City, De Niro, like Pacino, was deeply influenced by the method acting style. He immersed himself in his roles, often undergoing dramatic physical transformations to fully embody his characters. His early collaborations with director Martin Scorsese, including Mean Streets and Taxi Driver, established him as a major force in Hollywood. De Niro became known for his brooding intensity, his meticulous preparation, and his ability to portray both brutal violence and profound vulnerability. Films like Raging Bull, for which he won an Oscar, Goodfellas, and Heat showcase his incredible talent and versatility. He is a master of his craft, a dedicated and intensely private individual whose commitment to his work is legendary. De Niro, like Pacino, is considered one of the greatest actors of his generation, his influence shaping the landscape of American cinema. One of the greatest actors in the history of cinema, Meryl Streep. Born in 1949 in Summit, New Jersey, Streep's early life was marked by a love of performing, evident in her participation in school plays and musicals. She honed her skills at Vassar College and the Yale School of Drama, developing a technical mastery and versatility that would become her trademark. Streep's career is a testament to her incredible range and dedication. She is known for her meticulous preparation, her ability to master accents, and her complete immersion in every role. From her early successes in The Deer Hunter and Kramer vs. Kramer to her iconic performances in Sophie's Choice, Out of Africa, and The Devil Wears Prada, Streep has consistently delivered powerful and nuanced portrayals. She has been nominated for a record-breaking 21 Academy Awards, winning 3. Streep is more than just an actress. She's a cultural icon, admired for her intelligence, her grace, and her unwavering commitment to her craft. She is a true chameleon, able to embody a vast array of characters with astonishing authenticity. Now we turn to a master of both intensity and humor, the legendary Jack Nicholson. Born in 1937 in Neptune City, New Jersey, Nicholson's early life was somewhat unconventional, a fact that perhaps contributed to his rebellious spirit and unique on-screen persona. He started in low-budget films, gradually building a reputation for his charismatic and unpredictable performances. His breakthrough came with Easy Rider, which earned him his first Oscar nomination. Nicholson became a defining figure of the 1970s, embodying the counterculture spirit and challenging traditional notions of the leading man. His iconic roles in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Chinatown, The Shining, and As Good as It Gets cemented his status as a Hollywood legend. Nicholson is known for his mischievous grin, his raised eyebrows, and his ability to convey both menace and charm with equal ease. He's a true original, a force of nature on screen, and one of the most recognizable and celebrated actors of all time. Let's meet a man who embodies classic American masculinity and stoicism, Clint Eastwood. Born in 1930 in San Francisco, California, Eastwood's early life saw him working various blue-collar jobs before finding his way into acting. He gained initial fame in the television series Rawhide, then transitioned to film, becoming an international star with his iconic Man with No Name character in Sergio Leone's spaghetti westerns. Eastwood's career has been remarkably diverse, spanning decades and encompassing both acting and directing. He's known for his laconic delivery, his tough guy persona, and his ability to convey a deep well of emotion beneath a stoic exterior. As a director, he's earned critical acclaim for films like Unforgiven, $1 Million Baby, and Mystic River. Eastwood is a true Hollywood icon, a symbol of American resilience and a master storyteller, both in front of and behind the camera. He represents a bygone era of filmmaking, yet his work remains relevant and compelling. Next, we celebrate the quintessential everyman of American cinema, Tom Hanks. Born in 1956 in Concord, California, Hanks's early life was marked by a relatively ordinary upbringing, a quality that perhaps contributes to his relatable and approachable on-screen persona. He started in television comedies before transitioning to film, quickly gaining recognition for his comedic timing and genuine warmth. Hanks's career has been marked by a series of iconic roles, showcasing his versatility and ability to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. From his early comedic successes in Splash and Big to his dramatic triumphs in Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, and Cast Away, Hanks has consistently delivered memorable and award-winning performances. He's known for his affable demeanor, his inherent decency, and his ability to portray both extraordinary heroism and everyday struggles with equal conviction. Hanks is considered one of the most beloved and respected actors of his generation, a true American treasure. Now we encounter a force of both power and grace, Denzel Washington. Born in 1954 in Mount Vernon, New York, Washington's early life was shaped by his strong family values and his father's career as a Pentecostal minister. He initially pursued journalism before discovering his passion for acting. Washington's career has been marked by a series of commanding and critically acclaimed performances. He's known for his intense focus, his impeccable diction, and his ability to convey both righteous anger and profound vulnerability. From his early work in Glory and Malcolm X to his Oscar-winning roles in Training Day and Fences, Washington has consistently delivered powerful and memorable portrayals. He's a master of his craft, a dedicated and intensely disciplined actor who brings depth and complexity to every role. Washington is considered one of the greatest actors of his generation, a true leading man who commands the screen with both authority and grace. Let's explore the career of a man known for his dedication and transformative roles, Leonardo DiCaprio. Born in 1974 in Los Angeles, California, DiCaprio's early life was immersed in the world of Hollywood, as his parents were involved in the underground comic scene. He began acting in commercials and television shows as a child, quickly demonstrating a natural talent and charisma. His breakthrough came with This Boy's Life and What's Eating Gilbert Grape, showcasing his remarkable range and vulnerability. DiCaprio became a global superstar with Titanic, but he consistently sought out challenging and diverse roles, avoiding being typecast as a mere heartthrob. His collaborations with director Martin Scorsese, including Gangs of New York, The Aviator, The Departed, and The Wolf of Wall Street, have cemented his status as one of the most respected and versatile actors of his generation. He finally won his long-awaited Oscar for The Revenant, a testament to his dedication and his willingness to push himself to the limits. DiCaprio is known for his intense commitment to his craft, his environmental activism, and his continued pursuit of challenging and meaningful roles. Finally, let's celebrate a trailblazing actor who broke down barriers and paved the way for generations to come, Sidney Poitier. Born in 1927 in Miami, Florida, but raised in the Bahamas, Poitier's early life was marked by poverty and limited opportunities. He moved to New York City as a teenager, working menial jobs while pursuing his passion for acting. He faced significant racial prejudice in the early days of his career, but his talent, dignity, and determination allowed him to overcome these obstacles. Poitier became the first Black actor to win an Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in Lilies of the Field. He starred in a series of groundbreaking films that challenged racial stereotypes and addressed important social issues, including In the Heat of the Night, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and To Sir with Love. Poitier was known for his elegant demeanor, his powerful presence, and his unwavering commitment to social justice. He was more than just an actor. He was a symbol of hope and progress, a true pioneer who changed the face of Hollywood and inspired countless others to follow their dreams. He broke boundaries not only in his chosen profession, but for all of society. And that's the final name on Nora's list. All of these Hollywood stars have dedicated themselves tirelessly to the film industry, and their performances have become an eternal legacy in the history of cinema. Which actor is your favorite? Is there a movie featuring one of these actors that left a lasting impression on you? Comment below and let Nora know. Goodbye and see you next time.